An old Japanese proverb says, "Only those who walk in the dark can see the stars." While the rest of the world is tucked away in deep sleep and absolute silence has taken over, you are wide awake. Perhaps those around you call you lazy, disorganized, or just a night owl. But modern psychology has a different story to tell. Did you know that staying up late isn't necessarily a bad habit, but could be a sign of superior brain evolution? Today, we're going to explore why the world's geniuses, from Charles Darwin to Elon Musk, were at odds with the sun. If your brain only starts to storm with ideas at night, this video is the blueprint of your hidden power. Stay with me until the end to find out why night watching is nature's gift to the most intelligent humans. Let's go back in time. Satoshi Kanazawa, a renowned evolutionary psychologist, has a fascinating theory. He suggests that in the era of cavemen, staying awake at night was unnatural and dangerous. Back then, most humans had to wake with the sunrise and sleep with the sunset just to survive. Only those with inquisitive and analytical minds stayed awake, those who had to protect the tribe or seek innovative solutions to environmental challenges. Modern psychology suggests that individuals with a higher IQ tend to break these ancestral sleep patterns. Instead of following the simple instinct of sunrise and sunset, they synchronize their biological clock with their intellectual needs. As the ancients used to say, fish grow better in deep, dark waters. A brilliant mind finds its true depth in the darkness of the night. Think you're alone on this journey? Let me tell you about the greats who changed the world and were allies with the night. Charles Darwin, the father of the theory of evolution, was one such individual. He spent his days walking and resting, but his most profound and deepest research was done in the heart of the night. He believed that the silence of the night was the only time he could clearly hear the voice of nature and put the puzzle pieces of existence together. Nikola Tesla, the genius of the electrical world, was an extreme night owl. Tesla would sometimes work on his inventions until 3 or 4 a.m. He said, "Ideas are shot into my mind with more clarity in the silence of the night." Even in the modern world, Elon Musk is known for working late and holding important meetings at hours when everyone else is fast asleep. These people weren't lazy. They simply worked when environmental noise was at its minimum. But what does science say exactly? Research from the University of Madrid on 1,000 teenagers showed that those who stay up late score significantly higher in inductive reasoning and abstract thinking compared to early risers. Rumi, the great poet and mystic, says, "Wake up, for the night is long," and staying awake at night is the key to hidden treasures. This hidden treasure is actually lateral thinking. At night, the logical part of the brain takes a slight rest, allowing the creative side to generate wild ideas without judgment. Psychologists believe staying up late gives you pure time, a time without phone calls, without work messages, and without the noise of the streets. This voluntary isolation is the breeding ground for genius. However, there is a big trap on this path that you must be careful of. Staying awake does not mean suffering from insomnia. There is a massive difference between someone who stays awake out of genius and someone who can't sleep due to stress and anxiety. An old proverb warns, if you stay awake at night to count the stars, remember that tomorrow you must also live under the sunlight. Successful night owls don't sacrifice their sleep. They shift it. If you are up until 3 a.m., you must allow your brain to rest until 10 a.m. to give it a chance to regenerate. Burnout and sleep deprivation are the #1 enemies of being smart. So, if you stayed up again tonight thinking about big ideas, don't blame yourself. You are walking the path that the greatest thinkers in history have traveled. Your brain is designed to see things differently and think more deeply. As Goethe, the great writer and thinker, said, "The greatest ideas are cooked in silence." What about you? Are you a night owl or an early bird? Write to me in the comments at what time of the night your most creative idea came to your mind. If this video made you feel better about your late night sessions, give it a like and share it with friends who are always up late. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Together, we find the missing points of our personalities. Until the next video, stay within the shelter of wisdom.